Shalom. All glory praise and honor to Yahawah, Bahashim, yahawashi, Bahashim, Kakudash. All right. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. All right. Peace and much love, honors and blessings, salutations to the elect. All right. This is yahawah. Just want to make a quick lesson, man. Not too long. I also want to try using this camera. I use StreamYard, but this is like my actual camera on my laptop. But I tried making a lesson here a minute ago, man, but Satan was out, man, so I couldn't make it while I walked. But I wanted to go into I wanted to land back on the topic that about enduring and receiving what you're given in this truth, and bearing it. I was watching a lesson earlier by Apostle Gabar, while I was walking home, and he started going. Well, it was the lesson he made just yesterday about what is more powerful than baptism. And it was he was going into the hell that we get at the end of this thing, man, because that fire, which is this word, also that fire is talking about the hell that we get, that the trials and tribulations and also the negative parts from these people. And so he started going into the reason why we got to go through it. And it's because we sinned and we went off on our power, which is true. Now, there was a word I looked up. Let me see. Treacherous. Because I'm going to land back on a lesson I did last night as I was walking home. When the scriptures talk about how Israel had dealt treacherously with the Most High. Now, when you look up that word treacherous, it basically means betrayal. Or, let me see. Treacherous means guilty of or involving betrayal or deception. And we did deceive and we did betray our husband, yahawah, yahawashi. It says that right here. And Salakia, it's cold enough to where your eyelashes are freezing. Salakia. This is Jeremiah 3. And let me see. This is Jeremiah chapter 3 and 20. It says, surely as a wife treacherously departed from her husband, so have you dealt treacherously with me, O house of Israel, saith the Lord. Okay? Again, when you look up that word treacherous, it means that we are guilty of or involving in betrayal or deception. And that is what we did, man. That is why we pay for the things that we go through today. All right? Because it was a treacherous act. Okay? What we did was no light thing, man. It even tells you in the verses before that, it says in Jeremiah 3 and 9, it says, and it came to pass through the lightness of her whoredom that she defiled the land and committed adultery with stones and with stocks. See, man, Israel took this thing as a light thing. They didn't really understand the gravity of just how bad we really fucked up. All right. When it comes to committing certain crimes, all right, we committed the top crime. All right, Job explains it to be heinous. All right, now when you look up that word heinous, all right, let me go ahead and look that up as well. I've got it to it before. The word heinous means of a person or wrongful act, especially a crime, utterly odious or wicked. All right, so the word odious is to be extremely unpleasant. All right, repulsive. So the Lord is repulsed by Israel's behavior and the things that she's done against him. So what did he do? He put her away. Okay. You go into Jeremiah 3 and 1, it says, they say, if a man put away his wife and she go from him and become another man's, shall he return unto her again? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers, yet return again unto me, say the Lord. See, but you played the harlot with many lovers. You took up other customs and traditions, all right, other philosophies and ideologies that did not belong to you, that was not of the Most High. All right, it's like man, the husband and wife scenario is the best thing you can describe it as, man, because I'm pretty sure you brothers have experienced it, man. You've been like, you know what? Take an example: a man going out to war. He comes back to his woman, and he's noticed she's changed, and he asks, "Well, where did you get this behavior from?" But then you find out it's because she was fucking with another man. She dealt with another dude. Men, we are very attentive to what is ours. And what did Yahawah say in the scriptures? That he's a jealous power. All right. To be jealous, man, that involves you being very attentive and observant of your possessions. And Israel is the Lord's possession. So when he saw that she was acting differently, acting dissolute, lewd, of a baser sort, he's like, "This ain't of me, man. Get the fuck out of my house. You've been talking to another dude. You've been sleeping with another man." So the Lord, after he had seen and he had heard, he had heard reports. It's like, you split up with a woman, and then you might run into a dude who might know your chick, or you run into a friend and be like, "Man, I heard this about your chick, this and that, yada yada." And that's basically what happened with us and the Lord. The Lord heard report, which he saw it all right, and he's like, he saw what she was going through hell. So what did Israel do? We came back to the Lord, begging him, "Please, please." That's why he said, "Thou hast played the harlot, thou hast played the harlot with many lovers, yet return again unto me, saith the Lord." So the Lord was like, "You know what, man? All right, I'll give you a shot. But what you're gonna have to do for me is you're gonna have to pass all the tests I give you. All right? It ain't no man in the right mind is going to just accept a woman who cheated or betrayed him just like that. I can't snap with my left hand, man. But and if you do give her a second chance, you're going to be watching over her with an impudent eye, man, or with a prudent eye. All right. That's why the scriptures talk about watching over your daughters with a prudent eye, because any second they get, all right, there you go. They'll go off. So the Lord is doing it the same way with us, man. He's testing Israel, man. He's testing our people. 2/3 of our people are failing horribly, but there's that select few, that remnant that the Lord left behind, that is passing this test because they're showing that they're sorry. How do we show we're sorry? All right, let me go ahead and get it. This is Micah 7:9. It says, "I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him, until he plead my cause," meaning until he determines that, makes a decision to finally accept us back. We must bear the indignation of him, man. The word indignation is a righteous anger. All right. Should not the Lord be upset with what went on? Hey, man, that's not a light thing that we did, man. That's ain't nothing more painful, man, than breaking a man's heart when it comes from his woman. That shit brings you to your knees. All right. So in order for the Lord to justify having us and bringing us back, we have to be tested, man. And we have to prove ourselves. All right. Prove that we can get these things done. All right. Prove that we can be a better woman for him. All right. And man, hey, don't get it twisted, man. All right. Because I'm using a husband and a wife scenario, man. We are that bride. The elect, man, those are those beautiful attributes out of a woman that the Lord loves. All right. And the scriptures tell you, man, that he is likened Zion unto as a woman, as a comely and delicate woman. So again, like the Lord, whenever he sees, like, Israel trying to come in all rough, looking like what's that? The movie The Croods, they were looking all stupid and shit, like looking like cavemen. And that's what Israel did, man. They can't try to come back to the Lord's house, with rags and torn up clothes and stank ass and everything, man. So the Lord has to go through a process. All right. That process involves us going through the fire of adversity. All right. The Lord, you want to be accepted back, man. All right. This is Revelations 19 and 7. It says, "Let us be glad and rejoice and give honor to him, for the marriage of the Lamb is come, and his wife hath made herself ready." So She had prepared herself, man. She has done the things she must do. She's put away the evil of her doings. All right. Like it says in Isaiah, the first chapter, put away the evil of your doings, learn to do justice and judgment and equity, or learn to do justice and judgment. Wash you, make you clean. Let us reason together. So that's what the elect did, man. That's what we did. Through the trials that we went through, man, that was us putting away our evil ways. All right, coming back to the Father, recognizing and realizing what our job is to do. All right, we made ourselves ready. It said, and to her was granted that she should be arrayed in fine linen, clean and white. For the fine linen is the righteousness of saints. So the Lord, in the end, accepted us, man, because we brought back those fruits that were meat for him to take in. Okay? It said, let me see. I wonder if I can actually, I hope this doesn't mess it up. If this messes it up, I'm going to make a second part, but I'm going to try to type something up on the internet. Actually, you know what? Shoot. All right. Slack it, man. I've never done this before. Okay, so this is this is going to be in Revelations. Yeah, okay. It was Revelations 21:1. It says, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth. All right. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away. Now, what does it mean by having a new heaven and a new earth? It was fixed. All right. It was cleansed, refurbished, and renewed. All right. That's what it means. Now, that also represents the entire elect anew. Okay. Because new things are going to occur once the elect are put into the position of power. Once the yahawah reigns in this place, all right, all things will be new. All right. Because righteousness will finally spring forth and reign as the supreme act. So a new heaven and a new earth, refurbished and new. Okay. But it says, for the first heaven and the first earth passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven. And that New Jerusalem is what? The elect. It says, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I've made lessons before about this, but let's go ahead and go into this word, prepared. All right. The word prepared means to make ready, to prepare, to make the necessary preparations, get everything ready. It says, in a metaphorical sense, drawn from the Oriental custom of sending on before kings on their journeys. It says again, drawn from the Oriental custom of sending on before kings on their journeys, persons to level the roads and make them passable. Okay. Here it is. To prepare the minds of men to give the anointed a fit reception and secure his blessings. So the Lord, what was his job? To secure and deliver the elect. What was our job? To bring forth the works of salvation, so that we could be secured and accepted in salvation. Okay, because going back to 2 Corinthians, all right. Actually, no, I can second. I think it's 2 Corinthians. Oh, shoot. You know what? I can just type it like this. 2 Corinthians 6:2 says, for he has said, I have heard thee in a time accepted, and in the day of salvation have I secured thee. Behold, now is the accepted time. So we are making ourselves ready right now in this present time, up until the returning of Yahawashi, man. Up until the time, because he says, behold, now is the day of salvation. We're making, until that day, until we're brought up in the chariots, man, everything that we do from here on out that we've been doing is to make ourselves ready to be joined back with our powers. All right. Everything you go through, man. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about anything that you go through. Everything is for you to get ready to be accepted, Lord willing, to the hopes that you're an elect. And that is why you must go through what you go through. And we must bear the indignation under any circumstance. Under no circumstances are you allowed to give up. All right? The only thing you can do is continue and hope. Okay? This is in Hebrews. This is in Hebrews chapter 10. In 35 it says, cast not away therefore your confidence, which had great recompense of reward. Hey, so you can't give up. All right? You can't give up. All right? No matter what you're hit with, man, whether it's spiritually, mentally, physically, you can't give up. All right? You know, the reason why I made some of these lessons today, man, was because I got hit hard last night in my sleep. All right? A demon attacked the fuck out of me, man. Like hard. And it actually even changed my countenance when I woke up. It really, you know, my woman immediately noticed. I'd never seen my face look like that before, but that's how bad that's how heavy this dream was. And, you know, you know, but we can't give up. The demon in the dream, man, said to me in a snake-like voice, it said, you're mine. You know, that's why I'm heavy on making these today, because I understand other brothers are going through this, man, and it's crazy. It can grind you down. It does. All right, but that's why it's important to comfort one another with these words, man, because if you look up a verse above what I just read in Hebrews, the 10th chapter, Hebrews 10:34 says, "For you had compassion of me in my bonds, and took joyfully the spoiling of your goods, knowing in yourselves that ye have in heaven a better and enduring substance." Man, there's actually coming a time we can't understand it, right? I mean, we can talk about it, but we don't know what it actually feels like. We don't know what it truly feels like to have a mind of peace, or a peace of mind. All right. When you sit to yourself, man, how many thoughts are just racing through your head? That's because of this fucking world that we live in, man. That's because of the pollution that we live under, and the oppressiveness and the people that we live under. All right. That's why your mind is supposed to be racing at 100 miles per hour all day like that, man. That comes from the subliminal messaging you received in the TVs, the shit you watch, what you see. The vibration of wickedness has a heavy toll on us, man. It vexes us. Okay. It grinds us down. As the Apostle Gabar said, man, it chafes us. All right. Sometimes you feel like it's too tight in this truth, man. Sometimes you feel like you're being suffocated. Okay. You know, sometimes you feel like you're being worn down, and it's a daily thing. But you know what? I thought about this today, man. It is, you know, dawned on me a little bit. The angels don't sleep. These spirits, they don't sleep. All right, which means they'll work on you all fucking, you know, they'll work on you night and day, 24/7, you know. They'll work on you all the time. So that's why we always got to be fighting. That's why we fight continuously, man. But we can't give in, because we have a better and enduring substance coming to us. Peace. All right. If you just endure, if you keep it. All right. Let me go ahead and type that. I hope comes out like this. By which also you say, if you keep in memory what I preached unto you. There you go. 1 Corinthians 15:2 says, by which also, you know, I'll click the actual chapter. 1 Corinthians 15:1, moreover, brethren, I declare unto you the gospel which I preached unto you, which also you have received, and wherein you stand, by which also you are saved, if you keep in memory what I preached unto you, unless you ever believed in vain. So, hey, man, do you believe in this? Then don't cast away that confidence. Hebrews 10:35, cast not away therefore your confidence, which have great recompense of reward. For you have need of patience, that after you have done the will of Yahawah, you might receive the promise. For yet a little while, and he that shall come will come and will not tarry. And that's the time difference, the relativity of the Lord's time and our time, man. It's only a short time to the Lord, man, but to us it seems like forever. You know, it feels like this thing is just dragging out, which it is. It really is. The scriptures tell you, man, that the measures of these things have already been spilling out. If you actually calculate it, man, the Lord should already destroy this place. But man, he's getting that place extra, extra full, extra ripe for the picking, for the burning. Where's my sword? You go into Jeremiah, I believe the 50th chapter or 51st, one of those. I'm gonna get it right now. It talks about how the Lord refers to Babylon as a place that is as a threshing floor. Okay, Jeremiah, and the threshing floor is something you burn up. All right, that's all it's for. Jeremiah 51 and 33 says, "For thus saith the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel, the daughter of Babylon is like a threshing floor. It is time to thresh her, yet a little while, and the time of her harvest shall come." See, so the Lord should have already came to destroy this place, man, but he's getting that place. Hey, man, he wants that smoke to ascend. All right, like it says in Isaiah, the 34th chapter, all right, the 14th chapter as well. All right. We just gotta wait and stand and just, endure a little bit more. And if it don't come on your time, endure a little bit more. Keep going and keep going. All right, you can't give up. All right. It says, "Now the just shall live by faith. But if any man," let me read that again. "Now the just shall live by faith." You're going to believe to the very end, man, that you must endure to the very end as well. For yahawah, for that substance, for that reward. But if any man draw back, we don't even want to be here for, it's not even that, we don't even really, I mean, yeah, of course we do want to be rewarded, but that's not even the main thing, man. We want peace. All right. We want to be living in harmony, man. Shit. We just want to get the hell out of here. David complained continually about it, man. He said, how long, O Lord, shall the wicked triumph and the righteous perish? Like, man, it just is a lot. But it is our job to continue, man. We're not the creator, man. We're not the one in charge of this thing. We're actually the spokesman and speakers on the behalf of the power that says he's coming back in a very specific time, in a day appointed, where he is going to do away with this place, man. He's going to tear it to pieces. Our job is just to maintain. Fact. Whew. Let me get that. This is in 1 Kings. First Kings 8 and 49. Then hear thou their prayer and their supplication in heaven, thy dwelling place, and maintain their cause. Okay? That's what you want to hope for, man. That the Lord just maintain you. Keep you in the right path. Keep your integrity there. Okay? It says, let me see. Yeah, that was it on now. There is another one in that same chapter. But man, that's all you can do. You've endured, keep enduring. There's nothing we just know, man, at the end of this thing, man, we will be rewarded. And that's why that's why Paul calls us prisoners of hope, man. That's all we can do, man. So, wait. Watch and wait. And let the Lord work with you. Let him work your problems and issues out. That's what I was going to get, man. I hit this beautiful brother up today, man, because I forgot what is it? The second, I think it's 2 Timothy's, if I'm not mistaken. Let me get it. I got to listen to this real quick. Slovakia, hold on.
That says it's 6 troubles. No, it's 6 troubles. Yeah, 7 troubles. I'm saving you out of it. Like saving you out of troubles. I think that's what it sounds.
Let me think. Is it In 7 I shall deliver thee. Let me try to go to Google real quick. Okay, yeah, Job 5:19, Salakia. Let me get the right. All right, Job 5:19 says, He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. So while we wait for this place to be blown up and destroyed, we just gotta pray that the Lord protects us. We gotta also believe that He will deliver us out of all situations and ultimately have us to endure through everything that we're set upon. All right, because again, it's our job to do that, man. We're proving ourselves to our Maker. All right, so just remember that, keep it, stand strong, stand firm, keep your integrity. That's why I always salute, to the elect, to keep your integrity, because that's what you need to keep. All right, scriptures even talk about it, man. And I'll get that, and then I'll end this off. Job 27:5 says, the Most High forbid that I should justify you. Till I die, I will not remove mine integrity from me. See? All right. So Psalms 25:21 says, let integrity and uprightness preserve me, for I wait on thee. I am the water yahawashi for allowing that scripture to come out. All right. I mean, you can look Psalm 26:11, but as for me, I will walk in mine integrity, redeem me and be merciful unto me. All right. Psalms 41:12, and as for me, thou upholdest me in mine integrity, and settest me before thy face forever. So just a little bit more, man, but retain your integrity, keep to your wits of Yahawah, man, trust in Him, keep on trusting on Him, man, and wait for you to be delivered. All right, don't go to the left hand, don't go to the right, man. Stay on that path. All right, and when you do turn to the right or the left, keep that integrity. All right, to him that overcometh, man. All right. So with that, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. Lord willing, I'll make more of these, man. Because, hey, man, we gotta keep enduring. We need encouragement from time to time. So with that, I'm gonna go to end it. I want to give all glory, praise, and honor to Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash, Barakatham. That want to stay apostles and elders of Great Millstone. All right, peace and much love, honors and blessings, salutations to the elect. Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Barakatham, Kwam Shalom.